that dreamy coastal chic vibe into our living rooms. Please welcome Colin McAllister and Justin Ryan. How's it going?
Good, Mary.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling very calm right now, very coastal. So first up, how would you describe this kind of coastal chic decor look?
Okay, in that sentence, you said, I am feeling something.
Yes.
You know, coastal chic is something we all dream about.
Yeah.
You know, we want to be close to the ocean. We want to feel the waves outside. We want to really invoke that lifestyle, don't we? Exactly.
Yeah.
It gets your juices flowing, okay? So if you're designing your home, do you want it to be anonymous? No. You want to walk in there, you want to feel your heartbeat, and I think coastal style is the way to go, but we're going to show you how to do it in a slightly more sophisticated way.
Okay, I love that. Now, first off, how do you kind of describe that coastal chic decor?
Well, do you know what? We absolutely love anything that is relaxed and totally slow. There's a real thing at the moment in our work that we like to whisper everything rather than scream it. So we want to take it really quietly. Lots and lots of linens, lots and lots of really soft textures, everything that conspires that mood that you get when you go on holiday.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. In your own home, go to your living room in your own holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, now you both say that this decor style is super close to your hearts. Do you mind telling us why?
Of course, Mary. So I want to take you back to 5 years ago, to the pandemic that dare not speak its name. And Colin and I decided that we needed a bit of a midlife crisis side hustle. Very early.
Yeah, I was going to say, like a spring chicken crisis.
We were only in our 20s.
Yeah,
our 1920s.
Yeah.
It was actually puberty.
It was.
Yeah. That was the crisis.
But we wanted a bit of a change. Now, I love my urban existence. I love my life in Toronto, and it's fast and it's busy, and that's just how we like it. But we wanted to do something that felt like a bit of a right-angled turn.
Yeah.
So we decided to buy a cabin in Nova Scotia.
A hotel?
No, we decided to buy a cabin. So we decided to buy a cabin.
This does not look like a cabin.
Well, do you know what? Our plan developed, and our dream for a little tiny cabin developed into buying a massive hotel.
Wow.
So 5 acres of oceanfront property in a town called Lewisburg, 22 bedrooms, the coastal breeze and air everywhere you go. It's called North Star because it was our North Star in a time of need when we needed an escape. So it's so beautiful, so low-key, and we can't wait to get back there. It's our summer gig every year for 5 months. We run it, we're on site every single day.
You're hoteliers, that's your summer vacation.
It is.
Yeah,
it kind of almost feels like being a student going back to your summer job again. It's amazing. North Star is where you need to get.
My gosh, that's absolutely stunning. Well, I'm really excited because you're going to bring that North Star into our
bit of the North Star magic.
So what are some of your key tips? Let's start off with comfort, because I know that's big for you.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to talk about the sofa?
So, you know, sofas for us are super important. Upholstery is such an important part of your scheme. We always advise people, get your big ticket items first. So don't buy a cushion and then try and generate an interior scheme. Buy the sofa and then layer on all the smaller elements. This sofa here comes from Castle Life in Toronto. They're a brilliant company, and what I love about them, elbows up, they'll deliver all the way across Canada.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wherever you want to live, wherever you want to buy your sofa, they'll send it for you. Now, this guy here has got foam on the back cushions for really soft yield as you move in. And importantly, it's got foam and feather on the bottom parts. It's super comfy. That's the kind of sofa that you can stretch out on and fall asleep on. And it would make you feel you were on holiday the minute you settled your bum into that.
There you go. I love that energy. That's amazing. So we've got that big kind of piece here that we're working around. Is there anything, where else are we going?
We're going to go with this kind of cluster in front here. We actually chose these tables because it made us think of driftwood. You know, just of timber that had been washed up upon the shore. And we like that look. We like the leggy look as well. It feels like deck chairs.
I love this term, leggy. Like we cluster the leggies together.
Legs for days,
legs for days, gentlemen.
Absolutely, okay. Endless stems these have. We just like the look of that. And having a glass top as well, it's reflective. It makes us think of the ocean as well. It makes us think of sea glass being washed up on the shore as well.
100%. All right, now we have to talk about statement lighting, because we've got quite the statement lighting happening here.
Now, I love these. These pieces also came from Castle Life, and for me, they're so redolent of the beach. I mean, it's almost like a little flock of seagulls flying overhead. They're super textural, and it's so important for us that bulbs are hidden at the moment, because I don't want to see the glare of the filament. I think we've returned to a much softer aesthetic. So those guys up there are absolutely terrific, really gentle, and they really allude good to days on the beach as well.
They really do, and I love a bird. So I was
Yeah,
like, a
I know
bird
you
and
do.
a light. Oh.
I heard you're a complete bird fetishist.
I do love a
almost.
bird.
You're a bird fetishist, Mary. You good?
Exactly.
Any particular bird you love most?
I mean, I love a kingfisher and I love a puffin.
because they're leggy.
I know exactly.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, and they got a big mouth.
Yeah. Which is a good thing.
Okay, sound familiar?
All right, now, this is the thing that I think is really great, because when I came in here, I talked about a feeling of coastal. The thing you want to talk about is being inspired by coastal, but not overly gimmicky. Talk to me about that.
You know what? There's no anchors on the wall. There's
Yeah.
no kind of like murals of dolphins leaping through the surf.
You don't hear a foghorn when you're on.
Exactly. You know, I would love that though. That could be your alarm clock in the morning. You know, it's a bit more adult and a bit more sophisticated.
Yeah.
And if you take a look at the console there, I think that's a perfect example. You know, it really works in this scheme. Number one, the colour.
Yeah.
It feels like sun-bleached timber. A piece of wood that's been lying on the shore, salted and then sunned and brought to that beautiful pale shade.
Yeah.
We love that.
Okay.
Less is more, Mary.
Less is more.
more.
I like that. Definitely
you're
our
listening.
personal energy, right? Yeah. All right, now we are going to talk about accessories, which
Okay.
is a big one. But first, let's talk about this focal wall we've got going on.
I love this. Again, to me, that looks almost like a little naive beach hut that you'd find on a remote part of a beautiful island on the shore, weathered by the wind and ravaged by the salt water. That's actually by a great Canadian company called About Murals. Now, About Murals are a terrific resource. We use them all the time. If there's an image that you want to create, a lovely backdrop, the chances are About Murals will have it. That's a peel and stick, so it can go up.
Wow.
You can actually, if you're a real cheapskate and you're moving house and you're in a rental, pop it up, whip it back down, roll it back up inside out, take it to your next place.
I like that.
Is my Scottish showing?
Scottish?
Is my Scottish showing?
I like it. I like it.
But it's so important, and all of that, setting the backdrop is so important for accessorising. So we've got a nice big strident bowl from HomeSense. Really making a statement. Again, less is more. You might be tempted to use lots of them. Pull it back, save your cash. Use a little bit and make a big statement.
Yeah, that's absolutely stunning. Now, I know you also wanted to talk about coastal patterns and textures and things, so let's chat about that.
Exactly. You know, it's got to be a visual look. It's got to be a feast for the finger as well. You want everything to feel fantastic. And, you know, take a look at that rug. That is from IKEA. Stripes.
We love
Come
it.
on. The
We love a
beach.
stripe.
Stripes.
Yeah.
You know, it's a marriage made in heaven. You think of, I don't know, if you were in England, Brighton beach huts, or even just a towel on the beach. You know, it's really evocative.
These beautiful little timber details are lush. But I want you to cast your eyes down to the onyx, because we are championing a return to onyx. So long it was sidelined in the 1970s to ashtrays and lighters stuck in the corner. Onyx is a really beautiful stone. It's so different to many others because it's so stridently rivened. There's all that lovely striation in there. It's such a great piece. So gentle. It's all about whispering. We talked about that at the top of the segment. It's not about screaming design. Lots of anything that makes you think of naive things, you know, found on the beach, gathered, taken home.
I absolutely love that, gentlemen. Fantastic tips.
Mary.
Thank you so much for bringing the coast. And for more decor inspiration, Colin and Justin are sending you all home with a copy of their Cabin magazine. Enjoy. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.